What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Wrestling Bants. Today's Raw review isn't going to happen. It's not worth it. Not worth talking about when we as wrestling fans are mourning another legend has passed. Scott Hall, Razor Ramon, the Intercontinental Champion, multiple time tag team champion, founding member of the NWO, a legend, a friend to many, an icon to all of us, one of, if not the best wrestlers to never hold a world title. Razor Ramon, back in the day when I was a kid growing up, he came in, he was cool. He was the first bad guy that was cool. And you couldn't help but like him. I remember his match with 1-2-3 Kid. They put him on the map on Raw. That never happened. Never. You never saw basically 1-2-3 Kid was a jobber. It was just squash matches on Raw. And out of nowhere, this kid beats him. And it makes him a star overnight. The ladder match at WrestleMania, for me and many other people, has never and will never be topped. The best ladder match of all time. His feuds with Shawn Michaels in the ladder matches he had were fantastic during a time when WWE wasn't at its peak, let's just say that. But it was people like him that we could still look to as a top star. He had great matches and great feuds with people like Diesel, Kevin Nash. His match with Bret Hart at the Royal Rumble 1993. That feud. He'd only just come in and he was already on top. Maybe he should have held the title back then. But his career in the WWF was legendary, I think is the best word we can use. And then his move to WCW changed professional wrestling as we knew it. He sparked the Monday Night Wars. He took it to another level. It was him hitting the ring, calling out people like the Nacho Man. That promo, one of the best and most iconic promos of all time. On that night on Monday Night Raw, Monday Night Nitro, where he interrupted the match. And then the match, the 6-man tag with Hogan coming down and the New World Order being formed and how they just dominated professional wrestling. And he was a big part of that. WCW, if it wasn't for Scott Hall, would they have been in the position they were in with him coming in along with Kevin Nash? I don't think so. I think he was a big player in the Monday Night Wars. And it forced he forced WWF's hand and made them get better because of what he did with the NWO and WCW. Scott Hall will ever be remembered as a legend. He will be missed by all of us. This is like one of the hardest things I've ever had to do because he was one of my favorites all time. His last run in the WWF when he came back wasn't the greatest after WCW. It was nice to see that DDP and Jake the Snake Roberts could give him more years, and he was able to be inducted into the Hall of Fame, and he was able to come back and have some good memories towards the end of his life, and reconnect with all his friends and the fans. I got to see him a couple of times, and it was just, yeah, brilliant. It's a hard one, this one. We've had so many in the last few years, our icons that we looked up to as kids are now gone. This one hits hard for everyone that, yeah, watched him, met him, saw him perform. Yeah, this is Wrestling Bents. Like I said, there weren't going to be any review today. It's not worth it. Scott Hall, rest in peace. Thank you for the memories.